Good morning, students. This is your English class, class 12. Today we are going to take up letter to the editor. Students, letter to the editor comes under the category of formal letters. Basically, there are 5 kinds of formal letters. First one is letter to the editor, official letters, job applications, application to the principal or head of the institution, and last category is business letters. Today we are going to take up letter to the editor. Students, letters to the editor of a newspaper or magazine forms an important part of the paper. It voices the opinion of the people and provides them a platform to express their agreement, disagreement or reaction to the news and views contained in the newspaper. Sometimes a reader expresses personal clarification or issues denial. In short, letters to editor provide a forum to the readers to express their strong feelings and reactions to local, national and international issues. Students, now let us discuss the bifurcation of marks for writing letters. Letter writing is of 6 marks and the word limit for writing letters is 120 to 150 words. Format carries 1 mark. Content carries 3 marks. Expression carries 2 marks. Format includes sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject or heading, salutation and closing. Content should be relevant to the question asked. And expression, it includes grammatical accuracy, appropriate words and spellings, that is for 1 mark, and coherence and relevance of ideas and style, that is for 1 marks. 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So expression is for 2 marks. So complete letter writing is for 6 marks. 1 plus 3 plus 2. Students, now we are going to take up the different parts of a letter. Let's take up first part, that is heading or sender's address. You need to remember the following points. First thing, sender's address is written on the top left hand corner of the letter. Never put your name before the address. Write the house number first, followed by the name of the building, name of the street, name of the village or town or city and pin code if given. Students, after sender's address comes the date. It appears just below the address after leaving some space. In your notebook, you can leave 1 line space. Always write the date in its expanded form. Example is given 4th April 2020. Here you can see 4 and then TH, April A capital, and after April there is no comma. Students, after writing the date in its expanded form, we leave 1 line space and then we write receiver's address. Here receiver is the editor of the newspaper, so we are going to write the editor, T capital and E capital, and after that there is no comma. In the next line just below the editor, we have to write the name of the newspaper given in the question. And then we are going to write the address of the newspaper. For example, the editor, Hindustan Times, New Delhi. Here, in the name of the newspaper, you will be writing the complete name. We have taken the example of Hindustan Times. So here H will be capital Hindustan and T will be capital in Times. And address New Delhi and capital D capital. And there is no full stop anywhere, no comma anywhere in receiver's address. Students, after the receiver's address comes the salutation. It is a customary address with which the sender opens the letter. You can address a letter to the editor as Sir or Ma'am. This salutation is placed just below the receiver's address, and that too after leaving one line space. Students, after salutation comes the subject. State the topic on which you are writing in a simple, straightforward and concise manner. Underline and highlight it to make it stand out. You may either use a pencil or a pen and a ruler to underline the subject. The subject can be placed either below or above the salutation. Both ways it is correct. Students, after the subject comes the body of the letter. It forms the very soul of your letter to an editor. It contains the message that you want to convey. You may divide it into several paragraphs as required, but usually 3 are more than enough. In paragraph 1, briefly introduce yourself and state the purpose of your writing. In paragraph 2, give details of your topic, problem or issue. In paragraph 3, draw a conclusion or make an appeal or sound a warning or draw the attention of a third party. Paragraph 4. It can be written if required. Sometimes you may need the fourth paragraph to summarize your ideas and or to make request for publishing your letter in the newspaper or magazine. After the body of the letter, leave a line. And then comes the complimentary close. It is a polite way of ending the letter. Sign off your letter in the following way. As you can see here, yours truly. Here, Y is capital. There is no apostrophe in yours. And after truly, there is no comma. Students, the next is sender's name and signature. Write it just below the complimentary clause and include your signature, name and designation or position if given in the question statement in the next line. You can see the example here. Kailash Kapoor, it is written in running hand, that is the signature. Then in the next line just below it is written the name, Kailash Kapoor in block letters. And just below that the designation is written in brackets, that is director. Now let's take up a sample letter. Question is, you are Sarthak Gulati of 20 Kasturba Lane, DDA Housing Estate, Wazirpur, Delhi. Write a letter to the editor of Times of India, Delhi, to press for a public movement to clean the Yamuna. In your letter, you should introduce yourself and describe the purpose of your writing. Describe how people themselves are to be blamed for pollution in the river. Suggest the need for installing water treatment plants to clean the river. Students, now let's see the sample answer. 20 Kasturba Lane, DDA Housing Estate, Wazirpur, Delhi. This is sender's address. After that, one line is left and then date is given in its expanded form. 6th April 2020, and then one line space is left. And then the editor, the Times of India, Delhi, that is the receiver's address. And then one line is left. And after that, salutation has been shown, that is Sir here. After that, one line is left and then subject is given, call for a people's movement for a clean Yamuna, and the subject has been underlined. After that starts the body of the letter. In first paragraph, introduction has been given. In the coming paragraphs, the detail about the problem has been given and some suggestions are given. After the completion of the content or the body of the letter, one line is left. And then there is a complimentary close. Here it is, yours truly. And after that, the sender's name is written. Here in the question statement, it is Sarthak Gulati.